Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger
versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. Pew pew! Pew pew pew! Playing around with the lighting a little bit more. I'm actually going for both umbrella lights this time instead of trying to
use the living room light.
Because it's just such a complete different color temperature than everything else, and don't want to have to go through the white balance business. Anyway, so in a bit of randomness, I thought you guys might like to see
that's not random.
that what?
That's not random.
It's slightly.
Oh,
you don't. It's random to them. My birthday present actually just arrived in the mail.
Somewhat late.
It's been a few weeks since my birthday, but still, I thought you guys...
I had it imported from Thailand. It took a little while.
It has just arrived, so I thought I'd quickly open up the package at least for you guys. I undid the string a little bit here so I could just... Boop, and boop.
That's the first time I think we've ever received a parcel that actually has
string. That actually has string, which is kind of funny. Alright, and then I pull this up. There we go. And... nice. There's several things in here. There's a few things. Thought I'd show off the things. Wow, this comes in a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we have here is...
So I got you the whole collection.
Some mini-pla. We got... wait, is this... I'm trying to figure out if
each of these is a different piece.
Each of these is a piece.
So, like, we can't...
why are there 6?
Because, as you see on the box, there are 2 for red and 2 for blue.
Oh, interesting.
And 1 each for yellow and green.
Huh.
So this is... okay, see, this is 1, and this is 2. So these 2 make up red.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the blues and the green, so...
okay.
That's yellow.
Interesting. All right, and so yeah, this is a mini-pla.
So there's blue. So you got blue in those 2 boxes, red in these 2 boxes.
Yeah, this will be the Go Buster O with the I'm forgetting what the name is with the frog.
The rabbit.
Yep.
And as a bonus, you got the frog.
You get the frog,
which you can put in place of the rabbit.
Yes. So I got
a frog or rabbit, and we got red and blue.
So I got a nice set of Go Busters mini-pla to mini-play around with.
New in package.
So this will be my first time doing the mini-pla. So you can see. There we go.
These are the Go Busters ones.
Yep.
I figured I better jump on that before Beast Morphers comes out and they become impossible to find.
Yeah. So this is that movie exclusive one with Anatan. Anatan's the frog.
Yes, and if you make the thing with the frog, it's called, what's it usually called?
It's usually called, I believe, Go Buster O.
Okay, yeah, this is Go Buster Kiro.
That's right, Go Buster Kiro. That's it.
For the frog.
Oh yeah, I can see. There it is. Oh, Go Buster Kiro O.
Kiro O.
Yes. Alright.
I didn't know
okay,
that
the check marks.
Yeah, that's what I was showing.
Okay, I was trying to figure out where...
check marks, red and red, blue and blue, and then here's yellow and green.
Yeah, you can see on there, they have the list of the 6. So these are the 6 pieces of Go Buster Kiro, along with...
also, you've got...
Usada.
The replacement, if you want to do... wait, where is it? This one.
Okay.
If you want to do the yellow rabbit.
Yeah, we can do Go Buster O or Go Buster Kiro. So thank you very much, hon. I look forward to mini-playing around with this.
I actually asked the guy when I sent it, does that include Usada or not?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, Usada's Zord is a totally different Zord that can be combined. This only has the yellow helicopter rabbit. And I think he was referring to later in the series.
Oh, he was thinking Lio? Maybe?
He was thinking later in the series when the robots start actually fusing with the...
oh, what, with the powered custom?
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be Zords, though.
I don't know.
What
I think he was thinking powered custom. I don't know. But that is clearly Usada.
So, that's interesting that it comes in 6 pieces. I was not expecting that.
Well, as I understand it,
Yeah.
Having done a little research on this.
Yeah.
they're collectible. So the idea is that, like, people will wind up having to go from store to store seeking all the right pieces.
Huh.
Which is actually part of why it can be a little bit pricey to just buy a full set of 6.
Right.
Because that means someone's already done the seeking out all the pieces thing. Although in this particular case, I found a sweet spot between when Go Busters is old for them and hasn't quite, like, the big, you know,
it hasn't got...
People who really pay attention already know about Beast Morphers.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people who don't pay attention.
That's fair.
And just jump on things after the series is announced, which it'll probably be at Power Morphicon.
Yeah.
And then no one's going to be able to get their hands on anything Go Busters related.
I'm looking forward to what will presumably be another cast reveal. Almost certainly. You know, the Ninja Steel cast is going to be there, you know, and that obviously will be, you know, with... that does not happen without the consent of the parent company.
Yeah.
So I have no reason to believe that they won't be doing a reveal again as they normally do.
Yeah, but it won't be as good as the last one.
It will be, yeah, it's impossible to... It's going to be impossible to ever beat that reveal where...
It's going to be impossible to beat 2 crying Snarso brothers hugging on stage.
Oh my god. No, I know what needs to happen. What needs to happen is the new Blue Ranger is a long-lost third Snarso brother that they didn't even know about. It's like, oh god!
We had another brother!
I kind of want that.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way.
Anyway.
That was still pretty epic. Him
So
not
I thought
Yoshi.
I'd show this out off to you guys, my birthday gift. I look forward to it.
And it is Sentai related, because they're Go Busters, not, you know, Beast Morphers.
Also, I will let you guys know that we did just wrap up pickup shots for 85. The only thing that I have left to do is a little bit of voiceover for a few bits, which is like nothing to worry about.
It was a pain, because I got all dressed up, and then we got a huge thunderstorm.
Yeah, and then we couldn't film because there was all this thunder in the background. But I am also, I know I keep saying it, almost done with the armor. I just figured out a good way for taking care of these little Under Armour pieces.
Somebody may have stolen my grommet punch.
Yeah, so I've been using there's actually small grommets inside of here, and then the foam on top. So I still need to just paint that, finish up the other one.
They're eyelets.
Yeah, I'm using the tiny little eyelets.
Grommets, but grommet punch and an eyelet punch are then.
Because I was having trouble adhering the foam to the plastic bottle to make that work. Anyway, so...
You know I got this for in the first place?
I do not.
My Vita cosplay.
Oh,
I needed to put eyelets in the vest.
Right, of course. Or in the shirt underneath, I would admit. No, you're right. The vest has lacing too.
No, the shirt is actually just a Henley.
Oh, okay. Well,
with a patch on the shoulder.
That's probably enough random catch-up stuff. I can't believe that a week from, well, this will be Wednesday when you guys are watching this. So a week from tomorrow, there's been a fly that
we have a housefly, just one housefly, but he's the most annoying housefly.
He's very persistent. But yeah, so a week from the day after we post this, I'm going to be leaving for Power Morphicon, and then you'll be leaving
on Friday.
Day.
So I won't be actually at the con on Friday because I'm leaving New York on Friday after work and getting there at stupid o'clock a.m. and going to sleep. I'll see you guys on Saturday morning.
It'll be late in the evening.
Yeah.
You won't be arriving past midnight though.
I will. For me, that's still stupid o'clock at night. It's gonna be like 10:30.
Well, yeah, but it's not stupid o'clock a.m.
I didn't say a.m. I said stupid o'clock at night.
Okay.
Didn't I? Maybe I did say a.m. I don't know. Point being, I will not be there Saturday night, but I will see you.
You will not be there
Friday night, but I will see you Saturday morning.
And Sunday. Yes, and we will be doing trivia again. Hopefully, the schedule will be released soon. I've been working with other staff members on that, and that is coming along. So hopefully that be finalized soon. We shall see. There's a lot of good stuff lined up. I can tell you that much. I've got a little bit of an inside track on that because I've been helping make the schedule. But yeah, we got there's good stuff lined up. I'm looking forward.
It's gonna be fun.
So anyway,
I mean, some of it was so good that you were having trouble trying to figure out.
Oh yeah.
What things to put at the same time?
It's always. And one of the nice things is I can always be like, hey, I see this thing is going on during trivia, and I want to go to that thing. Could we rearrange that, please?
Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, no, it's coming together.
It's gonna always wind up where there are some things going on contemporaneously.
Oh yeah,
because there's so
impossible.
much to do.
And what we're going to be doing right now is
trying to make it so that the guests can also see as much as they want too.
Yeah.
It's not just.
Well, you also don't want to overload them and try and put them on too many panels or no panels.
Excuse me, not those guests.
Stuff.
I meant the attendees.
The attendees. But what we're doing right now is we're going to watch some Sentai.
Sentai!
There we go. So, time
Kaitou
for
Sentai Lupinranger.
episode 26 of
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger
versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger, the Hidden Auction.
Sure it is. I like the advertisement we had this time. It's big aloe vera instead of the half-naked lady trying to get us to lose weight.
Yes. Nice. They're comboing again?
I think this is a previous one.
No, it doesn't look like it.
That's
no, wait, no, there was Lyman.
That's a previous one. Last week.
That was kind of strange.
And this is where
just that one moment.
I appreciate it. Yeah, what about Noel?
Why is because nodding make a knocking sound? Apparently no one wants to talk to Kogre.
Let's down to business. Sorry. Every time I see let's get
mysterious treasures left by the Phantom Thief Austin Lupin, known as the Lupin Collection, have been stolen by the Ganglers, the thieves who fight to recover what they've lost, the police who fight to protect world peace. Whose side are you on? Yami no nakade Buteki ni wa aru silhouette Kono shutai Shiritake ya catch me if you can Destiny Yokoku suru Honto no nuchi wo Likai suru Mono dake ni Hikari anatsu Mongai Fushutsu no collection Lupin Kare ni maru Chase you up Ubakeyesu Ushinai shitoki wo tokasu tame Dairu mawase Lupin Samete guru Chase you up Yatsura ni adu Hazayaki ni Lupin Ranger It's showdown. We're getting
I feel like the
we
Konoseki Chijutsu Mamoru Tame line every time. I cannot get it right.
But yeah, Lupin collection piece at an auction. I feel like one of the fun things with doing the live reactions is just seeing our slow progression of improving on the song throughout the year. I feel like there's like a night and day between our first attempt and our final attempt.
Oh, it's terrible the first time. But sing like no one's listening and dance like no one's watching.
Even if people are listening and watching.
Your ability to dance like no one is watching is definitely one of the more attractive features of you.
Okay.
Reasons I chased him.
Alright. So they gotta win. So they need Kogure to put up the money? The checkbook.
He's gonna need a date.
Nice. Yeah,
You take a date to an auction if you're a fancy pants dude.
Yeah.
To impress her with the things that you should hold.
One day I'll take you to an auction and impress you with all the things I can't afford.
I'd rather not. See, that's the thing. Like, the things I want aren't expensive.
So you know what, hon? I know the best way to take you on a date to an auction. Treat you to some dinner, homemade dinner, open up the laptop, and we bid on $1 items on eBay.
Okay,
so this is a mysterious mask auction because...
But she's using the same mask she uses as Lupin Yellow.
Because why not?
Which is a great way to give herself...
No, she's not wearing a little hat. It's completely different.
Of course they are.
Yep. Why?
It likes to dive bomb my face.
I think it likes to This is one little fly flying around.
He's not little.
Okay. He's small.
One big fat housefly.
Okay, so the tiny bubbles. Move. Ooh, my. 400,000. Oh wait, that's
yen. No wait, that's a dollar sign.
We said that in sync. And he's about to correct that it's in dollars, not yen. And she's like, yep, dollars. She's trying to understand the exchange rates. 50 million yen now.
I mean, the quick and dirty way is to assume a yen is a penny. But with larger amounts of money, that stops being effective because the differences do change.
$1 million. Wow.
This is why he named Kogura's checkbook.
Yeah. Oh my. This is 1.5. Okay, yeah, this is quite a war.
That old guy, I think, is bidding old-fashioned Japanese style.
Yeah?
He just keeps shaking his fan.
Oh, interesting.
Which I think might be similar to
Gasp.
American auctions where people just hold up their little number card. Only nobody here has a number card, so that guy's just like holding up his fan.
I'm going to be very amused if the auctioneer turns out to be a gangler.
Of course he's going to be a gangler.
Oh, it could be somebody else.
Somebody here is a gangler.
Probably.
Oh, and he's wearing his same silver mask, too.
Yeah, I think. Has he worn a mask as silver? He wears the top hat and everything, but I forget if he's worn a mask.
No, she's past... no, she has swooned.
Yep, no, she swooned. Gangler.
I don't know if he has, but it's silver. It's clearly...
Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely a silver mask.
Well, they won't have to pay for it now. It was stolen by a gangler.
Hey. This guy's got kind of a cool design. He's got pine cone arms. Oh dear. He's putting
tiny bubbles is gonna turn into Sailor Mercury or something.
Negotiations have fallen to smash and grab. Whoa, he's a hoppy little guy. Kangaroo thing. Is he shooting pine cones at them?
No,
he's a squirrel, isn't he?
I was gonna say, I think those are acorns. Which, yes, would make him a squirrel.
He's got pine cone arms, which is kind of...
Yes, and little acorns around his skirt, and I think those little balls were more acorny than pine cone.
Fair enough.
But they are explosive acorns! And look, he's got the
yeah.
kind of squirrely ears. Look, if he's not a squirrel, he's a bat. And like I said, and he's turning into Sailor Mercury.
Summoning magic bubbles that make... Sakuya. So bubbles. What? Okay, yeah, he's a squirrel. He's swirling away. Okay, so I guess the bubbles are a teleportation method.
So not exactly Sailor Mercury.
Okay, Sakuya was way too amused by the bubbles.
Yeah, he was. From the thieves? Yeah.
It must have been intel from the thieves. He's the one who told them about it.
Yeah, well, you can never quite, you know.
Yeah.
There's no accounting for the police. Whoa.
Fun flip. Really? An invoice for a stolen item? Are you kidding me? It's annoying. Really? That's annoying. Okay. He's got to reclaim it from the gangway. Toma is not impressed.
Spent like $2 million and didn't get it.
Plus 8% sales tax. What? Oh, because she's a fashion designer. She can do sketches. Oh yeah, one of them must be the
trouble with that. Have you ever seen a sketch by fashion designers?
Yeah, they're not. They're more focused on the clothes and the faces.
They very often have no faces.
Yeah.
Or a couple of little lines that maybe represent eyes and a mouth.
Okay.
She's going to be a lot better at form than face.
Well, we'll see. Maybe she might have that talent as well. I guess she does. She apparently has sketch abilities. She's got a decent understand.
He's eating nuts off a tray because he's a squirrel.
I do like a lot of they do tend to have...
That's one way to use that piece, so it's not usually used as a teleporter. Creative users can compensate for unremarkable functions. I'm still enamored of her.
Alright, so now he's got to figure out who was the gang leader. Okay. That's right, they have the database. Not me. Normal type of database.
Yeah. I wish I had interest in dentals. Instead, I just had a gap with two front teeth.
Okay. That was spinny. He really likes to do little cartwheels and things.
He's got another $45,000 for this guy?
$450, I think.
Did I just say that?
You said 45.
Interesting. There's the old man with a fan.
Yep, so this is the second auction. He's paying off the auctioneer to have the second auction. Okay, so it's got to be one of the four.
A new piece, even more impressive. Nobody's going to notice the thieves on the balcony. They could have at least gone down one level and hidden behind the park cans.
I don't know. They're outside the proscenium, so they're invisible. That's the way that works. That's how theater works. If you're outside the proscenium, you're invisible.
Only if you're in blacks!
They have black hats.
Which they're not.
They have black hats. It's close enough.
どうなってんだ。私はオークションに来たんだぞ。こんなところでオークションができるのか。なんだ君たちは。世間を騒がす怪盗さ。
Who are those thieves everyone's talking about?
Yep.
ごめんね。オークションは開催されない。悪いけど、ちょっと協力してもらうよ。
See, it is his.
失礼します。
何すんだ。
あなたは本物。
Checking the faces.
あなたも本物。あなたも
Ridiculous and adorable.
あれれ
Check the auctioneer.
当たり前だ。
どうなってるんだ、X。
いいよ。これで犯人が分かったよ。
Yep.
オークションの人がギャンブラーだったの？
Made the most sense.
そうよね。あの会場にいた人間が犯人だって。人魚像を欲しがる人が多すぎて惑わされちゃったけど。
Probably could have stolen it beforehand, but sure.
Yeah, but if you stole it beforehand, you wouldn't have also gotten their $2 million. That's where he came up with his BS policy.
Yeah.
やだな。騙してたのはそっちじゃないか。だって僕らは騙し返しただけだ。
Alright. Better change that. What?
I gotta say, I really do love Yellow's civilian outfit.
Her thief outfit? The little hat. Would you like a little hat?
It's called a fascinator.
Are you fascinated with the fascinator?
And if I was not already set up to do K pretty much from now until forever because everybody loves that cosplay, I would totally try and do Umika.
Well, I mean...
But the thing of it is that that's Sentai, so a little less recognizable. Now, if they carry those...
They do plenty of that Power Morphicon. There are plenty of people who wear, like, Sentai jackets. Actually, Sentai Civi outfits are not...
Yeah, I remember there was... The first time we were there was a girl in
Geki. Or no.
Jungle Fury equivalent?
Yeah, Geki Range.
Yeah, Geki Yellow. And it was a really great Geki Yellow.
Yeah.
Which she apparently finished on the plane, sewing by hand.
Nice. Good teamwork.
Although I was able to sympathize because I was still holding wet glue gauntlets for my Vita costume at the time on the plane. I'm surprised those made it through security because they were being partially... Oh, I remember what I did. I had pins in them, but the morning before, I wrapped it in string and pulled the pins out because I knew that the airport security was never going to let me bring it through with pins.
Right. You decided to switch over to Patranger for some reason.
But it was still partially wet, so that was an interesting...
Nice. Oh, Yellow's got blade and scissors. That's a fun finisher.
That was the very first Power Morphicon.
Seizing X Striker.
And you were already in California, so I was traveling alone again.
Yeah.
And traveling in my cosplay that time.
Yeah.
And actually ran across a few other people who were going to the con at my layover in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And all of them came up to me because they were like, "Hey, are you going to the con?" It's like, yeah, I'm dressed like this for a reason.
Yeah.
As it turns out, like one of them was actually on the same connecting flight I was on, so we all like hung out at the terminal. But one of them, his flight wasn't going to leave for another hour, so we left him behind, poor guy.
Right. Alright, so we get Lupinranger and And yes, Ex-Emperor. I really like Ex-Emperor.
He's okay.
It's really just that.
The cartwheel gimmick is really cool.
Yeah.
But individually, the two, like, alone don't impress me very much.
Yeah, Ex-Emperor Gunner doesn't look... Ex-Emperor Slash looks better than Ex-Emperor Gunner.
But neither of them are particularly spectacular. What makes them spectacular is that they exist in the same Zord and transform by cartwheel.
Yeah. I really like the combination style, the combination transformation style for Ex-Emperor.
Destiny, Yakukusuru. It's the Lupinranger only version.
Yeah.
Hanatsu,
Nice. Yeah, Grist, you're going down. Oh yeah, we've got Blade, Scissors, we've got Cyclone. Slash. Nice. Shoot 'em up, Flash. Ooh, going.
Down! Nice little gavel shaped like an acorn or something.
Gone. Yeah. Sort of an acorn mallet thing. I do. I feel
Fantastic! And I never felt as good as I would do right now. So for maybe when I think of how I felt that day, when I felt the way that I do right now.
Hey, and the cops show up to arrest all of the, the underground auctioneer people. Because those were illegal auctions.
Yeah, they were.
Those brightly colored red and green
Butts.
it's Kichiro, you're like a baboon with that.
Look, the Patrangers have some very bad pants choices. Between Tsukasa like itty bitty shorts with black tights and the boys having brightly colored behinds.
Yeah.
There are some very poor pants choices going on at Patranger HQ.
Alright. So, did they, I guess they didn't really spend the money either, because I doubt that a gangler that they've destroyed can cash a check.
1億円かな。
100 million yen? That's $1 million.
ふみかちゃんはいい奥さんになれるよ。
磨きなんでください。ちょっとここ座ってほら早くいいですか。一円もらう。
Really? You're just making his argument right now.
ないですよ。お父さんもすぐノエルさんにこうって渡ったらいいけど。
She put Poker right back in his seat too.
I'm gonna joke. What? What? What?
So it's not really a dojo.
So Sakuya and Toma are going to be jazzercising together, apparently.
Apparently.
Wow, that guy in
the sparkly pink top
with the yellow skirt, he looks very happy to be there.
Well, you know, it takes all types. And he's better color coordinated than Sakuya is.
Sakuya is very green right there.
Well, yeah, it's there's an ad over his top, but the top and the purple belt don't really go very well together. Yeah. Now that being said, if he'd gone for more of a purple and purple thing, he'd have kind of a Ninja Turtle thing going on, and that would be cool.
Well, he's green. He's got to do green.
No, I meant they've all got a vest on over there.
Yeah.
His vest is not green either.
Well, what color is his vest?
Can you pull it back?
Okay.
I just remember it clashing horribly. Or close the ad?
There it goes. I realized I hadn't turned the thing back on.
The ad is in my way.
Alright.
It was right there.
Oh.
Why am I a student here? That's why I said just close the ad.
Yeah. But, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a purple top, but of course he has to wear green. So
Right.
it should
But
be
that's
the
not a purple
like
top. He's wearing a purple belt. He's wearing a fuchsia top.
Okay,
And therefore they clash.
it's a fuchsia top with sort of a lavender belt.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call
fuchsia and
that
lavender don't go together. Either one of them with the green would be fine.
I'm gonna go with that is intense.
And he's got actually a pretty good thing going on over there. He's got the primary colors.
Toma's got the primary colors.
And this guy's gone for sort of a citrus fruit ensemble.
He does. He
Lemons, oranges, and grapefruits.
Yeah, very grapefruit there. Very grapefruit there. We gotta get Tim Gunn in on this. This is Sakuya's just owning that though. Oh my god. Okay. Sakuya, you are ridiculous. Like, you're fun in how ridiculous you are when you're not being a creeper. Like...
The one thing that confuses me, though...
Yeah?
Is why everybody in this dance class has to wear a top over their unitard. I could see wanting to have a belt to cinch in the waist so that people could see the lines, but I'm assuming, based on the fact that these guys don't match, that these are rehearsal outfits.
We're going to have so many questions, I feel, for that next episode.
And, I mean, they've got leg warmers on. This is clearly rehearsal. So why do the rehearsal outfits need to have these, like, vesty top things on them?
I do not know.
It doesn't make sense.
So you know what, though? That's going to be our next episode. Let's talk a little bit about this episode.
I forgot this whole episode now. What am I looking at? Take it off the screen. Take it off the screen. I'm too distracted.
I'll turn off the TV. Those jazzercise outfits, those are intense. Oh my.
Okay, so the auction.
Yes, with the squirrel.
With the squirrel.
Giant crazy squirrel. Grist.
I mean, that whole him being a gangler thing certainly explains the completely ridiculous policy of if it gets stolen after we sell it to you before you take possession, it's still your fault.
I mean, I would still believe that policy, especially within an underground auction.
Maybe within an underground auction, but the thing of it is that a proper policy would say that it becomes your responsibility when you take possession.
Fair enough.
Which would be when they hand you the item. If it gets stolen 2 seconds after they hand it to you, it's still your problem, even if you're still at the auction.
Yeah.
But until they hand it to you...
Yeah.
You cannot possibly be protecting it.
Honestly, the most suspicious thing that would suggest that, Grist was the auctioneer was the lights went off, the lights came back on, the auctioneer was gone, and Grist was there instead.
Yeah.
That's really, like, you don't need all the character sketches and whatnot. You could be like, hey dude, why did you disappear? And then all of a sudden, there was a gangler there. Could you just hold still before I hand you the check? Just hold still. Let me just
Apparently, if you pinch their cheeks, you can tell a gangler from a human.
Apparently. So we're both good, as far as we know.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't get your other cheek. You got both of my cheeks the first time.
But yeah, it was a cute little fluff of an episode with displays of extravagant wealth.
Yeah, I guess we now know that the Lupin collection people have a lot of money to spare.
I don't know how, the Patrangers, I still don't know why they buy into the whole, Noel is undercover. How are you undercover if the other group knows that you're a cop and you fought them before? Like, I don't see how that works.
How that works is they think that the Patrangers, they think that the Lupinrangers are so gullible that they could be told that, basically, the Patrangers think the Lupinrangers are falling for the ruse that the Patrangers are actually falling for.
But the weirdest part of it is, he has presented no ruse. He has presented 0 ruse. How do you expect people to fall for a ruse when there's no ruse being presented?
Well, his ruse is, I'm really on your side. I'm double agenting with the other group.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And he really is on the thief's side.
Yeah.
So it's the Patrangers who think the Lupinrangers are following for the double bind, when in fact, not double bind, double agent story, when in fact, they're the ones falling for a fake double agent story.
I feel like they're just falling, like, they're not even thinking it through that much. I feel like they're just like, oh, well, he proved he's on our side, so I guess we'll believe him that he's pretending to be on their side, even though he revealed, oh wait, no, we can't think that far. Like, after that first step, their brains just stop.
Lol.
Because the Patrangers are not very bright at all, and it's kind of sad. Tsukasa at least seems to mostly have a good head on her shoulders, except for deciding to randomly provide a pep talk to somebody who in the middle of a battle.
At the worst possible time.
That was a really weird thing. But that was a different episode.
The Patrangers really didn't have much to do with this episode.
Yeah, it was mostly...
This was definitely a Lupinranger focused episode.
Yeah, it was mostly just Noelle kind of just bringing them in occasionally to manipulate them.
Yeah.
Like, they showed up for the bubbles with Sakuya going, bubbles, 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 my bubbles.
Oh, great. Now I'm thinking about that fish from Nemo.
My bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, my bubbles. Sakuya is, yeah, he's like a little aquarium fish with very short attention span.
Yep.
And they showed up at the end to arrest the sneaky criminal millionaire people.
Yes.
For...
It looked like one of them was supposed to be an American.
Yeah, I think so. Or at least European,
yeah.
One or the other.
So with 2 Japanese businessmen, 1 very traditional Japanese man, and 1 Gaijin.
The amphitheater was a bit of an odd location for a random auction.
Yeah, how are you going to have a secret auction
for some reason they decided to do it in a big open location, I guess, so they would see them if they ran away? I don't know, man. All I know is that the people who came for the auction were absolutely right to be all like, WTF, man. Yeah, it was a little weird. I mean, we've seen that...
this is not where you would have a secret
I feel
auction.
like we see that amphitheater pop up, like, once per series.
I think you're probably right. Didn't Poisandra have a concert there once?
Yes. But not... It didn't get adapted, I believe. No, wait. Did it? Oh.
Did I watch that Sentai?
No, but... I'll explain later. I showed you that clip from the Sentai.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, that was an episode where that scene did not, I believe, get adapted.
Okay.
And then we had, you know, like in Megaforce, I think it got used for Harmony and Discord with the, and then I think also later in Last Laugh, I think it was used then too.
Yeah, when they had the comedy show.
Well, not for the comedy show, but for No Joke, when he faced off against, like, I think that was when he doomed Troy with Troy's love of toilet humor. I think we also saw that in Q-Ranger. I think they did a dance there. It pops up, like, fairly often. It pops up like once a year. It's a good stock location. It was a bit of an odd choice.
Yeah, I guess we were a little bit off with the whole Q-Ranger thing.
Oh, what? That they would be adapted
Yeah, because, like, I tried to jump the gun on that by getting you the Q-Ranger things.
Yeah, yeah.
So that it would be... Because of course, the Bandai toys haven't...
Yeah, and now instead...
And now they're Hasbro, so they might be fine now.
Whenever
also,
that gets
it's a
adapted.
different series.
But you know what? I'm still happy with them. They're good. And it'll be fun to try out these mini
these at least, you know, you'll be able to have the experience of putting them together.
Yeah, I've been having my eye on Super Mini Pla lately because they seem really interesting in just how delightfully articulate they are.
They're very articulate. You get to put them together yourself, and they're only about yay tall.
Yeah. For storage purposes, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
there's actually going to be a Super Mini Pla building contest, apparently, at Power Morphicon. I'm not sure what that's going to entail, but that's going to be a thing.
All I know is that I am all for your collection shifting in a miniaturized direction.
This is fair.
Because we only have so much space in our home.
It's also a good size for, like, monsters and things. Because then it's the normal action figure size.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's a reason that my ball-jointed dolls are all tiny.
Yeah.
I collect well, I don't really collect them. I've got 3.
You have 3? I thought you had 2.
I have 2 Pookie Fees,
okay.
and I have Selkie.
Okay. Oh, that's right, I forgot.
She's a Dream High Studios micro mini.
Okay, cool.
She's
I forgot about that
this
one.
big, as opposed to the Pookie
super
Fee,
tiny.
which are like this big.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'd forgotten about that one.
But I would never go bigger than, say, a Little Fee, and because I don't have that kind of we don't have that kind of space.
Anywho, back on this episode, this one was pretty thoroughly just cute standalone.
Yeah, there wasn't really much plot-wise going on. I feel like it's kind of filler.
Yeah, this definitely felt like a filler episode, unless, like, eventually all of the various pieces all play more specific plot roles later.
I mean, even if they do, it still feels like filler.
Yeah, even then, because you don't necessarily need to see the origin of every single piece in order to get it.
It just got shoved in the book, and we already know that there are pieces in the book. So even if we needed that piece later on, it could have just been in the book.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was mostly just a cute little play with the whole Lupinranger that did not go well in any regard.
I almost had.
Anyway. One thing I did find kind of odd was the choice to open on the
on the end of last week's?
Yeah, on the Good Cool Kaiser VSX. And I do like that VSX element, because, you know, it's technically Lupinranger VS Patranger.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the VS
X.
changers.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, when you toss in X. Plus they have the V and the S logos, with the top hat being the V, the police shield being the S, and then, you know, X having the X.
Lupin X. Tata X.
But yeah, that was
There's no L.
It was weird that we had that opening without anything really coming of it for the whole rest of the episode.
I mean, I feel like they just wanted to let us know where we left off.
Yeah, it's still not something that happens too often.
No, but it didn't seem that like I was able to follow immediately that it was the last time.
Oh yeah, I know. But
and you were like, I think this is happening again, because they never said last time.
Well, they didn't say last time, and
but it was.
It wasn't honestly until you saw that it was Lyman. I had no reason not to assume that wasn't another battle where they were teaming up and we were going to.
Dialogue is exactly the same.
Yes and no. It looked like Keiichiro was in the cockpit with Kairi, which he wasn't during the finisher last time. Tsukasa was.
No, they did a intercut, but they were all recognizable shots.
The way it was cut was odd.
Yeah, it was.
Because they jumped around a bit.
They did jump around in the cuts, but I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of a visual person in that I was.
I am too.
Oh yes, we've put these. I've seen these clips before.
Well, yeah, that's called stock finishers.
Not just the finisher.
Well, that's. We didn't see much beyond that. We didn't really.
We saw several different cockpit shots.
Okay, I'm just saying. Differentiation of cockpit shots is not that major. The thing that the thing is, they could have been basically recycling the same motions, but it still being a different scene, because that stuff happens all the time.
I think maybe you're more primed to accept that.
Yeah.
And my brain sees it and thinks it's a repeat.
Okay.
Even when probably it's actually just stuff.
It was weird because they didn't clarify what was going on until, like, if we had seen Lyman, that would have clarified it right away. But instead, we saw what was going on with the Zord, which is like, okay, Zord is being Zord. That could be stock footage or that could be new footage. It could go either way. Okay, cockpit footage. Okay, we're not seeing the Tsukasa. We're not. I haven't seen Tsukasa in the cockpit with Kairi. What?
Oh, golly, I need to put some water in that plant.
Oh yeah, that plant is dying. That's not great.
Sorry.
So that'll be a thing after. And so there weren't any things that were hallmarks of it being a specific fight that we'd already seen.
It was missing a certain je ne sais quoi of en media res.
Okay. It felt in media res. I mean,
it didn't to me. That's what I was saying. It was missing a certain je ne sais quoi. I don't know what.
I don't know what. It felt very in media res to me because we were literally in the middle of the scene, which is what in media res means.
Yes.
So, I don't know how it wasn't, but I'll roll with that's how it felt to you. But mainly it was odd because it had no bearing on the rest of the episode.
Yeah, I was expecting after that happened for it to matter.
We had the one line from Kogure about how he didn't want them working
fraternizing with the police.
Yeah, but after that it was completely dropped.
Yep.
And that was just kind of odd.
Really odd.
And it mostly just kind of felt like padding on the episode because it was such a light episode.
It was. Like they needed a little extra to...
Because I was really intrigued when I saw it at the beginning, because I'm like, ooh, wait, is this... Are we
doing it again?
Are we revisiting last episode, or are they doing it again? If they're doing it again, I want to know what's leading to them teaming up again.
Yeah.
Because that hooked me when I saw that, and then I'm just like, oh, they're just defeating Lyman again. Oh. I guess that may have been one of the other things that led me to lean more towards it being a new thing, was the idea of it being a new thing was exciting.
That would have been more exciting.
And then I was checking to see, wait, am I right or wrong on this? And then and then when they mentioned Lyman, it's like, okay, I'm wrong. It's the old thing.
I think it may be the degree to which they were jumping around in the cuts.
Mm.
It didn't feel fluid.
Right.
Which made it feel more like a previously segment.
I suppose. I mean, when they do cold open fights, they are kind of jumping into things. I know they don't do it that often.
It wasn't just the jumping into it, it was between the shots.
Yeah.
There was a lack of fluidity that you usually see in the fights.
That's fair. But,
they're actually usually quite good at keeping narrative focus in the fights. It doesn't go all Transformers on you where you're like, I glazed over. And
well, I feel like that's true for most, but again, the exception is when we're doing cold opens. If there's a cold open Zord battle, it's often a little... it's a little rushed, because it's something that is basically... just a quick little establishing of status quo before going into the rest of the episode. And so it's usually very snappy, and they'll cut through things very quickly, often jumping almost straight to a finisher. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just something that was odd to me, and it was the only element of continuing plot in the episode.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise this could have been placed anywhere in the continuity.
Well, anywhere after the introduction of Noel and his establishment. But yeah.
Right. I mean, aside from Kogure's one line about not fraternizing with the police,
yeah,
you pull that out and you could put it anywhere after Noel shows up.
Yeah. I mean, yes and no. Obviously, we had the 3-episode arc of the Lyman gang, and there was the early episodes establishing Noel, but it could have gone in between those, easy.
Yeah.
We could have swapped that with the Noel ships, Umika and Sakuya without anybody noticing the difference.
Easily.
But this is definitely a more filler-heavy season, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more just a quality of the season. So I'm always interested in seeing where plot lines go, but it looks like next week it's going to be another little fun romp, which does seem to be this show's specialty. It likes the fun romps. So I think with that we probably wrapped up what we have for this. I'm gonna try and finish up that last shoulder piece so I can finally film that last shot or two with the Phantom. Yeah, and then release the trailer for 85. 85 at this point might end up getting premiered like PMC weekend at this rate. I wanted it to get premiered earlier, but the armor just took longer than expected, and I've been working on, I had some script stuff I've been working on too. I'm actually almost done with the script for 88, which I finally got back to work on this week. So that was good. So there's stuff coming down the pipeline, progress is being made, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to the celebration of the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers later this month. So, until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.
Say it to your mother!
What?
It's something you say when you kill a bug.